to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I thank you for tuning in to my very first vlog style video. Basically, I wanted to start doing these videos where I could give more backstories on different rituals that I did, as well as the oils that I use. A lot of the times when I do my oil reviews on the videos, I usually just try to give like a very short story behind it, or basically just to focus everything on the review itself and the oil or the candle, whichever product that it is that I'm using. So in these videos that I wanted to go ahead and start these Friday vlogs, I just wanted to take you guys along with me, as well as give you, some juicy details and backstories to all of the stuff I do and all of the things that I have learned from. I do thank you guys for all your comments on the last video that I posted about when spells go wrong, and I was like, well, I told them what went wrong and how I want to fix it, but I never gave the backstory as far as what led up to everything and different things like that. So this will be the group of videos that I will start posting with more backstories. Feel free to chime off in the comment section with your opinions, your suggestions. I love hearing from you guys. I love talking to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this very first video. Again, thank you for watching, and let's get into this. Now I know I have to run a few errands today. So during the time that I am running the errands, I would probably be talking to you guys and conversing with you guys and telling stories as usual. So right now, since I just had a birthday, I never renewed my tag for my car, so I'm getting ready to go and do that. And I'm also getting ready to get some kitty litter for my baby, because she's out of litter. And then also I'm gonna try and run up to Bath and Body Works. Today is candle day, and I know that line is probably hella long, but I was too lazy to get up real early this morning to be there first thing. But y'all, if that line is too long, I'm just going to turn my happy ass around. You guys, in case you all care to know, the candles that I bought today was the peppermint sugar cookie, and I also got the, what is this, the cinnamon sugared pecans cookie. Why did I say cookie? Basically the cinnamon sugared pecans candle. So I only got 2 candles, y'all, because it was just hella packed in there, and I don't have the patience for a bunch of people just standing around looking dumb and looking stupid. Okay. You guys, I am back from my day of shopping, and also my day of taking myself out to eat for lunch. But let's go ahead and get into this nitty-gritty as far as how I ended up doing a blood ritual spell on someone who I probably should not have done that to. But anyways, let's start off from the beginning. So basically, I met this person at a gathering, and it was just kind of like infatuation from the start, and I felt like it was on both ends because it was expressed on both ends. And so basically conversations led to eventually meeting up and doing the, the McNasty. Basically, I know I have to keep it kind of G-rated here for YouTube, but it was like we had done it like maybe 3 times before he had came to me and told me that he had ended up sleeping basically with his ex again. So it's like me at the time, I was just kind of like, well, wait a minute, this, it kind of hurt my pride. I was like, we've been sleeping together, we've been vibing, we've been, kicking it and different things like that. And you mean to tell me now you have gone and went back and slept with your ex? But of course, not saying that's a typical man thing, but it's kind of a typical thing or typical action of a player. And I should have left him alone then, but I didn't. I just went into this whole phase and this mind frame of, okay, well, I can use magic. I can use magic to attach him to me, and to basically to where he's not going to want anyone else besides me, which was a very stupid and dumb idea, and I don't suggest that you guys do that. So of course I was looking up different ways to do different rituals that included blood, and yes, I did know the consequences of it. I knew that it was something that I could not undone, but at that time my mind frame was just so eager and so naive and focused on, okay, this is what I want, I'm gonna have him, and that's exactly what I'm gonna get. And basically I did. I can admit that after I did the ritual, it was just like a magnetic connection that was basically I would say majority sexual based. It was like every time that we got together, we were ending up sleeping together, and sometimes it was like 2 times a day and stuff like that, and at least 5 times out of the week. So it was a lot of sexual activity and energy that was being exchanged between us and that was happening between us. And of course at the time I was loving every single moment of it, and I'm sure he was as well, because once again, that's how guys are. But anyways, it was to the point where that connection grew so strong that it was to the point where my body was basically craving this person, or I was yearning for this person. And it was like any little sexual thing that would pop up in my mind, I was messaging it to this person, or I was on the phone with this person just expressing how I was feeling. And it was like they were saying the same thing, they were feeling the same thing, but I knew in the back of my head, well, of course you're feeling the same way because I went and did this ritual. So it's like what I'm feeling as far as energy wise, you're probably feeling as well, because in a way essentially we are connected. So it's like this went on for a span of 2 years, you guys. 2 years of heavily being sexual with this person, heavily being, sexual energy going back and forth and stuff. And it was like a whirlwind. It was to the point where even both of us said that we think that we're, that we're addicted to each other, and the type of love making that we were making and stuff. I'm trying to still keep everything G-rated, but it was when you're infatuated with somebody, it seems like any and every little thing they do is just the best thing in the world, especially when you're under the sheets with them. So of course I was loving the attention that he was giving me. I was loving the attention that he was doing with other parts of his bodies, if you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And it's like everything was just heightened after I had done this ritual and this working. So I'm sure you guys are probably thinking, well, okay, if everything was good, why are you regretting doing it? Why do you wish that you had not done it? And so basically what happened was, what I came to find out is during these whole 2 years that him and I were sleeping together, he was also still sleeping with his ex. So it's kind of well, okay, it's dang, it's I was thinking that everything had worked, and essentially in a way it had worked, but it was my energy, it's I was sharing him basically. And it's that's one part of the ritual that I did not include in it. You have to be so specific when you do these rituals and these spells, because the universe is gonna give you what you want, but if you're not specific, it's gonna it may throw in everything else that comes along with that person. which I did not think about when I had done the spell or the ritual, whatever. And so it's like after I found that out, I was just kind of like, wow, you know, it's like it kind of blew my mind. And then I thought for a moment, okay, well, should I still fight for this person? You know, should I still continue on because like things were going great between us until up until that moment, or should I just, you know, go ahead and leave this person alone? So I decided that okay, I will leave this person alone. I'm done with them. You know, it's like I was just basically hurt at the time because at that, you know, of course, ladies, you know, when we sleep with someone, we give them our energy to the point where we start catching feelings for them. And I was trying my best not to do that. I was just trying to keep this, you know, sexually based. And it turned into the point where I ended up really liking this person. So, of course, when I found that out after a span of 2 years, it was like, you know, damn. And so after cutting this person off, you know, another 2 years went by and we started speaking again, and it was just basically almost the same thing. And so it's like I learned my lesson from the first time not to repeat what I did, you know, this time around and stuff like that. So it's like when I found out again that this person was still doing the same thing and they still had not changed, I have now completely cut them off, which is why I am, you know, regretting what I've done because I still feel that person's energy. Like I had said in that video, when spells go wrong, I still feel the person's energy. I still, you know, happen to see them around town and stuff. It's like I can be just doing whatever. I could be at work, you know, working on an assignment or different things like that. And this person will just pop up inside of my head. And I absolutely hate that. So, of course, you guys, I wanted to give you a backstory on what happened as to why I suggest not doing a blood ritual. Of course, sign off in the comments. But yeah, let's continue on with this day. I do have a few orders that I have to fill with the candles, so I'll go ahead and film that for you guys. All right.